Jake Faria gets the ball for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Gleyber Torres is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, 1 game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Fouled off. The 1-2. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He finished last year with a bang, the World Series MVP. To carry that into the beginning of a new season like this has to be a big confidence boost. This is going to be another big year from him.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the first baseman, David Rosario.
Digging in the switch hitter, David Rosario, the American League's Silver Slugger Award winner at first base a season ago. This one is launched. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. Solo shot to right center. Number 17 for him on the season as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
Aaron Judge.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a high chopper. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up. New York off to a 1-0 lead. Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Joey Wendell digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rays, the second baseman.
Pitch on the way.
Joey Wendell.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit on the ground out to short. Iglesias is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
The 1-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and this will get all the way to the wall now. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Here now is Mike Zunino, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
The 0-2. Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Lays off. 2-2 now.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
And he fouls this one off. Pham stands at second with 2 gone. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini.
Trey Mancini.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
3-0 now.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
.30 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Meadows has it, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's take a look at center fielder Kevin Kiermaier, multiple Gold Glove winner, probably the most athletic outfielder in all of baseball. This guy makes the highlight reel look routine and has an absolute rocket for an arm.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames at short. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Clint Frazier.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Miguel Andujar is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. The 0-1 drilled to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Jose Iglesias is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Yankee shortstop behind in the count. 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Zunino gathers it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the DH, Daniel Robertson. First delivery to him on the way. Robertson, a California-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a ball swung on and hit high and deep down the left field line, and this will stay fair. Home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, second home run early in the year, and with it, the Rays have drawn even at 1 apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Up next for the Rays, Austin Meadows. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
So now to the plate, Willy Adames. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He comes in at 262 on the year, 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. That's ball 1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting it, the center fielder, Kiermaier.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Here's the first pitch to him.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gleyber Torres, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The second baseman, Gleyber.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
0-1. The count is 1 and 2.
A bouncer to the left side, scooped up. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
First baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Digging in for his second at-bat, DJ LeMahieu. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box, David Rosario. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Now here's the pitch. And this is low, ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Home half of the 3rd coming up, tied at 1.
We're back now as the Rays line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Coming into this one, they find themselves last in the league in runs scored, and a big part of that has to do with their lack of home run production, a category where they also rank dead last. In talking to a member of the front office, he acknowledged how important home runs are to scoring runs in today's sport, and that they simply haven't done a good enough job of getting the power bats they need in place. He went on to say, it's probably the #1 problem we have to address going forward. Matt?
All right, thanks, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ralph Crowley is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. And there's a base hit on the line.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
First delivery to him on the way. Joey Wendell is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
LeMahieu is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 5, Yandy Diaz.
Now batting, Yandy Diaz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And there he goes towards second, and he fouls this one off. A pause and the 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1 and 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. 1-0 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. 2-0. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is.
is 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the 1. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. All set for the start of the 4th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
The center fielder, number 99.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Here's a high pop-up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Ready now, Trey Mancini. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. Adames scoops it up. And there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. That's by him for strike 1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Now back, right field.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Into the box, Clint Frazier. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Mike Zunino.
The catcher, Mike Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Zunino stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team. Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
In now, Daniel Robertson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. A ball and a strike.
Look out, 1-1.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. 1-2 now.
2 strikes, look out.
Now here it comes.
I got the count, 2-2.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Settling in now, Austin Meadows. He's 0 for 1 thus far. No balls and a strike to count. And it's fouled away. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The designated hitter.
New inning set to get underway, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Andujar is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Kiermaier is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Kiermaier. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. A couple of groundouts on his batting line in 2 trips so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner toward right center. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Looped out toward third, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. Yanks leave 1. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and up next will be Willy Adames.
Not shortstop, Willy.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now here it comes. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit out towards second. Torres has it, and there's one down now.
Now back, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
One run on 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Stepping in now, Ralph Crowley, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, all tied at 1-1. Stepping in, David Rosario. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now here it comes. Hits this one hard the other way.
Adames brings it in.
And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit back toward the mound. Fielded cleanly. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping up to the plate, Trey Mancini. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Hard on the ground toward short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell.
And leading up for the Rays, the second baseman, Joey Wendell.
First offering on its way. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Standing in now, Yandy Diaz. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Mancini moving back, still ranging back, and that one is gone. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Rays take a 2-1 lead.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor, and we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
The left fielder, number 29, Tommy.
So now to the plate, Tommy Pham.
Yeah.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Judge is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. 2 out, nobody on. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Whoo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1 for the Rays on the solo home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th, and Tampa's taking a 2-1 lead. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Popped him up. Under it to make the catch is Wendell. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Clint Frazier.
Ready once again, Clint Frazier. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now here's the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-0 home. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-1 home is offered at but missed.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Grounded back up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
In now is the Yankees DH, Miguel Andujar. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Meadows will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Our score remains 2-1. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Daniel Robertson. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. 0-1 the count. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Torres picks it up, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
One out now in the Tampa Bay seventh, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Again, a 1-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
To the plate now, Willy Adames, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Plays off the slider, and it's 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Kevin Kiermaier is at the plate as he takes a called strike one. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Chaz Roan will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 52, Chaz Roan.
Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 on the ground to the right side, and this is going to find its way into right for a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
At the plate now, Gleyber Torres, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Here comes another 0-2.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Quick check on that tying run at first, but the runner's back easily. This is line to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Striding in, DJ LeMahieu. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts. Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? There's one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Digging in, David Rosario, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
Here's the 1-0.
Yep, that ball went out.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Ready with the 2-0. High in the air out towards shallow right. Wendell is there. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. One left for the Yankees. They're down 2-1. Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the rookie first baseman, Ralph Crowley. He's set and the pitch. High and deep to right. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Joey Wendell is at the plate as he watches ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Popped him up. Iglesias over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The third baseman, number 5, Yandy Diaz.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Betances is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being being able to pitch out of trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line. Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Full count, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now the payoff pitch home. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. Two out with the man at first. Swing and a miss. Good slurve. 0-2 now.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Betances sets. Here's the 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Judge is under it. And that ends the inning. Rays strand just the one. They lead it 2-1. Diego Castillo comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 63, Diego Castillo.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
The center fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here comes the first pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one.
You can do it.
1-0 pitch on the way. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. One down. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't. And this one didn't allow a walk all game long.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. Here's the pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Last chance for the Yankees. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Rays rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jake Faria notches his 3rd win of the year. Luis Severino takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. Diego Castillo closes the door for the save, his 6th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.